him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Pulls up on the wing, and the shot is good.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Beverly dishes to Booker. Goes up to the stripe. No good off the front iron.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Freak. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Harden with it. Now defended by Grant. They set the pick. James Harden again from deep. Harden's got 8.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Thompson outside. He feeds it to Freak. Lets the 3 fly. Cannot hit. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Rockets lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but
basketball, this is my passion.
It's an interesting concept that Dwight. Substitution here. Capella's checked in. Booker comes in for Charlie Villanueva. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's James Harden in for Patrick Beverly. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Freak, he's in at point guard. Embiid is out there with Okafor. Then there's Grant, and it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs really lit it up. He had 21 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing... havoc on both ends of the floor. This was a... big win for him and his team as they snap a losing streak with that win, guys.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
He dishes it to Embiid. Here's Freak. It's good from the top of the key. Freak's got 10 points.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this one.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Outside Landry. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And stolen by Booker. And it's the Rockets on the break. Harden's shot is good. And now it's a 10-point Rocket lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And it's Freak missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
It's Beasley on the wing. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Kevin Serafin is checked in for Capella.
Kevin Serafin.
Here is Brewer. 10-point lead. This is... Now here's Freak, guarded by Harden. Here's Freak. No good. And the Rockets take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And in that game, guys, they were just about as dominant defensively on the interior as you could ever be.
And once they got a few rejections, they had opposing scorers looking for those long arms and hands, and it caused hesitation in taking shots in there.
And so we wrap up.
Well, James,
Now the second half about to start up, and Houston making some changes. Capella's checked in, and Villanueva's subbed in for Michael Beasley. Grant, he's checked in for the 76ers. Freak comes in for Smith. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Charlie Villanueva out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
They're going to have to play really smart on defense now and defend without fouling because they're over the limit.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Houston.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Houston. The 76ers also with a sub. Embiid's checked in. Houston making a switch here. Brewer's checked in. Hollis Thompson's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Freak. He's got 10. He kicks it to Embiid. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Clock is at 3. That one a little long.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
The 15-footer, and that one's good.
Let's go.
Freak's got 12.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Knocked loose. Lets it go from deep. That's good. Freak's got 5 points in the quarter.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
The wing jumper off target.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
There's the 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Over the last 10 games, as we look at the Rockets, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. First in rebounding, 4th in second chance points, and they are in the top 3rd of the league in assists. With the quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
And also, I love their work on the board. I mean, they put multiple bodies in the paint. Truly a team effort, and that's why they're the best in the league.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Serafin comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And it's Beasley in for Corey Brewer. And then for Philadelphia, Carl Landry's checked in for Nerlens Noel. And Smith subbed in for Thompson.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
They set the screen. And Beverly kicks to Serafin. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Serafin's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here. tonight.
5 on the clock. Here's Freak. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
For 3.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Houston making some changes. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Villanueva comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Booker in for James Harden. And so in the game for the 76ers, Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Noel is out there with Okafor. Then it's Smith, and it's Covington in at the 3 spot. Booker the pass to Villanueva. Kicks it to Howard. Houston moving it around. Beasley. The Rockets again can't hit.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Freak kicks to Covington. That's good.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Houston leading by 13. Now here's Beasley. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
76ers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. There's a screen by Noel. And the rebound goes to Villanueva.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Beasley kicks to Booker. Here's Howard, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Villanueva. Harden comes in for Trevor Booker, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Kevin Seraphin.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Rockets.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Well, the ball movement was good. The player movement was excellent, and you only get assists when guys make shots.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And in a 2-game season series, you love taking charge of game 1. That's obvious, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against the 76ers.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Patrick Beverly. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
We've seen James Harden playing a good game here. He's got 13 points and also 3 nice steals. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And Clark, it's as if he's been a step ahead of everyone else out there today.
The first free throw is good. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for the Rockets. Villanueva comes in for Michael Beasley. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Landry comes in for Nerlens Noel. And it's Jeremy Grant in for Ish Smith. Harden. The shot will not go.
Move it. Move it.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. Villanueva with the steal. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Harden's got room. Hits the jumper in space. And the Rockets lead by 15.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
And the first one drops. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Beverly. So we see the Rockets taking the...
Yes, I'm here with James.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Patrick Beverly. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, and that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille
Good.